Oh yeah, it's the weekend, and you know what that means. It's time for the most entertaining hour of your weekend. It's time for Pixels and Bits on the Overshield.com with your hosts, Corey, Andrew, and Tommy. And now, broadcasting from planet Earth, it's time for Pixels and Bits.
Hello, Internet! This is Andrew Holmes from the Overshield.com presenting you with Pixels and Bits, episode 21, I think.
Yep, we are finally legal to drink. Cheers to the alcohol. Oh, that's new. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're finally able to drink. And you know what? We're gonna party all night.
Okay, just don't overuse the effects, alright?
Alright, let's move right into the Overshield news desk. Hit the music.
What the hell is all this?
Alright, so we have 4 stories today. We have 4 stories. And the first one I'm very excited about, but I know you won't be, Tommy.
Is it Ace Attorney?
Yes, Ace Attorney 5 is confirmed for North America. So, I'm very, very happy about that. If you don't know what Ace Attorney is, it's a lot more fun than it sounds. Basically, you play as a defense attorney, and you solve cases. And it's a lot more fun than it sounds, the puzzle solving, because I know you're sounding like a lawyer. That just doesn't sound very fun, but you know.
Did you hear about the HD remakes? They're coming out for Ace Attorney?
Oh no, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I think the first 3 they're doing it, but I think it's for the iPhone or something, an iPad.
Oh, alright.
I think. I don't know. But I know they're making an HD version of the first 3.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so more happy news for you and your Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney. Too bad you don't have an iPad or iTouch.
Yeah, that's true. I don't have either one of those, but still. Alright, moving right along. SOE opens Player Studio to allow development of user-generated content. What this means is for all the MMOs that inhabit the world of Sony Online Entertainment, there will now be a whole slew of personalized items being created by their community. Players can download sample objects through a service called Player Studio. The samples are templates of existing objects from specific game, and the user can design them completely new based off the templates. The SOE president is excited about the prospects, and so are we. So what do you think about this? What do you think of a complete user content creator in something big like a MMORPG?
I'm excited because, you know, the fans, they're always creative, and they're always going to have, they're always going to bring something exciting to keep the game forward.
Exactly, I completely agree. I mean, a perfect example is Little Big Planet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people are still creating new stuff for that. So imagine that in just a way huge scale.
That's amazing.
So,
is this for the computer, or?
Yeah, it's for the computer.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so 2 more stories. 1. Microsoft rules out an Xbox 360 price cut. And I know, guys. I know. Arguably the biggest news to come out of this year's Gamescom came from Sony with the announcement of a $50 price cut, but Xbox? Nope. They said, we want your money.
Well, they cut the price of the Kinect.
Well, that was probably English word I can't say. Imminence. Since that, I can't imagine that thing sold very well. I know they said they shipped a lot, but I don't think they ever announced how much they actually sold.
Oh well. I mean, so they have made price cut. I mean, yeah, the Kinect is like part of the console of the Xbox 360 now, so...
Exactly. I don't know. I think the whole Kinect thing's gonna die. I think it's just a really bad gimmick, unless they can improve it substantially. Because right now I've had hands-on with Kinect, and the only thing it's good for is dancing games. Though I am excited for Dragon Ball Z Kinect.
God, I'm not. You have to
Just-
record yourself and the gameplay somehow.
I would love to do that. If I can do that, you guys will see me sit there and power up for 10 minutes and talk about how awesome my blonde hair is. Okay? Just saying. Alright, so last news story. Have you heard of the Penny Arcade Expo,
Yes,
Tommy?
I have heard of it.
PAX? Well, PAX is coming to Australia in 2013. So congrats to the Aussies over there. They're having a 4-day event, and that's awesome because PAX is amazing. So, yay for them.
Well, okay, well, I actually have one gaming news.
Alright, go ahead,
Well,
man.
you heard of G4, right?
Yeah, I've heard of
Do you
G4.
watch it? Do you like it?
I don't really like it that much, no.
Okay, well, according to the news here, G4, owned by NBC Universal, is getting modern male makeover. The techie gamer geek cable channel G4, home to the Attack of the Show, is undergoing a rebranding that will streamline programming to focus less on geek-oriented topics and more on GQ magazine-style shows for the modern male whose interests span beyond the dorm room and messy bachelor pad. This rebranding, which could have a completely different name change, is set to drop in our labs in early 2013. So G4 is getting a complete makeover. The name may be gone. Some of the show, I mean, they still say that some of the shows, they're still going to keep roots to have and be involved with some video game and gadget shows, but probably, it's just going to have a complete makeover.
I don't know, I think isn't it supposed to be a gaming network?
Well, yes and no, but every time I look at the G4, it's either I'm watching Cops or Cheaters. I'm not seeing any gaming shows. I keep seeing that.
I guess.
Leap. I'm seeing a bunch of old shows.
I don't know, I guess. I think the whole idea isn't the best, but, that's just me.
Well, sure, they'll keep having some of the games. They could keep the Attack of the Show. They could, make a complete change over it. But it's gonna be, I don't know, it could be a Spike TV too.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so that was gaming news, and now we're moving on to the middle segment, which I haven't told Tommy what it is. You know what it is?
You haven't told me.
Exactly. Today we're just going to actually talk about games that we used to play when we were younger, some of our favorite gaming memories, if you will. So, what are some of the things that you used to play when you were younger, Tommy? If you know anything.
Okay, what I used to play, before I got the Game Boy, I got a Sega Game Gear, and I love playing that. I would play, my favorite game was the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers game for the Game Gear. Love that game to death. I still have it. It's amazing. I play it sometimes. So that's my memory of having a game console type thing. And then I went to the Game Boy, played Tetris, and Pokemon was big for me. And then the Game Boy Color, more Pokemon, a couple more games. Then the Game Boy Advance SP. That's, it took me a while to get the Game Boy Advance SP. So there I had Dragon Ball, more Pokemon, I had a Kirby, I even had Yu-Gi-Oh! I had a Yu-Gi-Oh! One, that was pretty fun. So Tom played cards and all that. And then, but before that, the first major console was the Nintendo 64. Now my grandmother, she was awesome because she tricked me and my brother. We went to Toys R Us, and my grandmother told me and my brother that she was gonna buy the Nintendo 64 for our cousin, and she wanted to know what kind of games will we play when we visit our cousin. So we were looking at the games oh, I would play this when he's when I come over, so we got Super Smash Brothers, we got Yoshi's Story, we got WWF wrestling game. I think those were the three. And I think maybe Mario Kart. Maybe Mario Kart.
Now, just in my opinion, the WWF games for the N64 are great.
Yes, they are.
They're a lot of fun. And as you know, I'm a wrestling fan, but I'm just saying the ones on N64, they were a ton of fun. So.
So then when it came to Christmas, we saw the gifts and like, what? This is what you totally tricked us, Grandma. I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah, I can imagine. Were you like in that little video? Oh my god!
I don't remember. Maybe.
I imagine when I first got my PS2, I was like that. I was like, holy crap!
Let's see, in the next console. Well, I mean, eventually on the N64, we got like Mario Party, Pokemon Stadium, Star Fox,
the classics.
The classic retro N64 games. And then we got a GameCube. That was our next console. And then, so what came with that, of course, was, more Pokemon. I like Pokemon Coliseum.
I like that game too, actually. I think that game was a lot of fun. The only thing I didn't like is that you can only catch the shadow Pokemon.
That's also the part I hate. It's like, they could have made this, like, they could have made the Game Boy games that we love from Pokemon, and then just brought it to, like, a console. Just updated graphics. Like, I think that would be... I mean, they're sort of close with that with the DS games with the black and white, how they look, they're graphic-wise. Yeah. Something like that for, like, the console would be perfect. I would be happy with that.
Like, let me ask you a question. If they, today, announced that a brand new Pokemon Stadium was coming out for the Wii, that featured every Pokemon from every generation, you would be like, here's my money.
Well, that's already sort of happened already. It's like Pokemon Rumble.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so technically it already happened.
I don't know.
Well, technically.
Technically.
I know it's not Pokemon Stadium, but it's, it's there.
Alright, so when I was a kid, my very first gaming system I remember having was a Sega Genesis and a Nintendo Entertainment System. And the very first game I remember playing, it might not be the first one I did play, was Sonic the Hedgehog. And that game was so much fun. I mean, I had the NES, I played Mario Brothers, but Sonic was way better, in my opinion. I don't, let's get the fanboys in a rage for something that happened 30 years ago. But Sonic was way better on the Sega, and I played games like Golden Axe and Shinobi. Just really fun games. My first system that I ever owned myself, like I said earlier... Actually, no, the first game system I ever owned myself was a Sega Dreamcast. But I gave it back right away, the day I got it. My mom said, here you go, here's a Sega Dreamcast. And I said, no, I don't want a Sega Dreamcast, I want a Nintendo 64.
Spoiled.
So she gave it back, and I got my 64, and I got a WWF game, and I love that game. WWF WrestleMania 2000.
Was that the one with the picture of Stone Cold, or...?
I don't remember. I just remember that it was black.
Okay, then no.
The thing was black, and after that I got a PS2, but as a child it was mostly Sonic and Sega, and just different things like that. I played a lot of NES with my mom, some Tetris, Dr. Mario, but as a kid that's what I would like to play. So, now you've seen an insight into our life.
Well, I mean, we didn't finish. I mean, the Xbox, which changed my life.
Oh, the Xbox changed your life? But you didn't play that as a kid?
Well,
you were a teenager.
I wasn't a teenager with the first Xbox. We were still kids.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. It came out 1999 for Halo. So yeah, we're still kids.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry that you got exposed to Halo at such a young age.
No, that was amazing. I didn't get hooked, actually, until 2000, when Halo 2 came out. Like, I would play multiplayer on the first... You son of a... No! 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 Okay. Goddamn, you
sorry.
I swear. That's gonna get annoying fast.
No one should have ever given me this.
What is it?
It's a Mega Emotion sound player that comes with my Pamela.
No.
But hold on.
What?
You know what it's time for?
No, I don't know what time it is.
Are you sure? You know what I have to do.
What do you have to do?
It's time for...
Oh god. No, that's terrible. Redo that. You're an actor, Andrew, so actually yell it.
It's time for...
You
people doing stupid shit. Hit the music. Alright.
I don't know if I'm gonna have to edit that out. I'm gonna have to edit that out. I think I will.
Why?
It's like an abrupt stop. I mean, it's... No, don't play it again.
You could always just talk over it.
No. No, I mean, this is why we do the editing. That's why we have background music when we do our talking. You're ruining this, Andrew.
I'm just sitting over here dancing.
Ah, you idiot.
Oh yeah, I'm doing the Mambo number 5 over here. It's a Street Fighter music.
Okay, so I guess I have no choice but to talk over the... Okay, thank you. Oh, jeez. Okay, so Andrew...
Oh, this is what happens when Corey's not
I don't
around.
know, he would make you, like, he would shut you up right now. You would not be using this. In fact, he would have cut off all the editing sound bites you used.
Oh, not all
I'm sure
of
he
them.
would.
Anyways, go ahead.
Okay, so, do you like to shop for clothes, Andrew?
Not particularly, no.
Okay, so you wouldn't shop in a clothing store called Hitler?
I would definitely
You would?
No, I wouldn't. Not in public.
Well, people are pissed in India because there's the Hitler clothing store in India.
Well, yeah, no shit.
The store owner, the funny part of it is that the store owner had no idea who Hitler was.
Then why did you name it Hitler? He's like, oh, let me think of something. Huh, Hitler, that sounds catchy. Wonder where I've heard that before.
Well,
I mean, Jesus.
well, I mean, it's even funny. Look, I mean, I have to show you this picture because this is what it looks like. I mean, the whole symbol. I mean, look at the eye. Look at it right now, Andrew.
I'm looking at it. It's loading. Oh my god, it says Hitler clothing store stirs Hitler clothing. Yeah, I'm almost there. It's loading the pictures.
God, you have a... Yeah, anyway, there you go. See it?
The security bot or the guy?
The top, the Hitler. I mean, even if the...
Oh, the eye on the Hitler.
The swastika.
Holy crap.
He had no idea.
Oh my god.
How could you not know this?
I know, and oh my lord, someone... Well, they're not getting any business.
Okay. He has a Nazi swastika on the dot of the eye.
Sweet Jesus.
Yes.
Sweet.
The store owner
Oh.
insists that until the store opened, he did not know who Adolf Hitler was, and that Hitler was a nickname given to the grandfather of his store partner because he was very strict. Oh, I'm jumping ahead here. Yeah, but anyways, he had no idea who Hitler was.
His grandfather was nicknamed Hitler.
Yes. So
that says a lot about his family.
So he named it after his grandfather, apparently.
Well, that's sweet, but oh my god.
Well, I mean, the swastika, you know, its original meaning was, it was a good meaning.
I know that it was supposed to be good before, you know, the whole Hitler thing, but still, I mean, to today's, you know, eyes, that's just, not only is it disrespectful, it's just stupid.
Well, like I said, he has no idea.
Well, that's why people should go to school.
Well, this is India. What do you think their school is?
Okay, Hitler, you know, that whole war is probably pretty important around the entire world.
Yeah, but was India really affected by it?
The whole world was affected by it.
I mean, yeah, a bunch of Jews came to like retreat. They probably retreated to India. Oh gosh,
I'm assuming most people there know who Hitler is, and that's why he's getting so much flack
well,
over
yeah,
this.
people do know who it is. I mean, this guy was just obviously dumb enough not to know who Hitler was.
I think I did. God.
Okay, moving on.
Good.
Alright. Andrew, have you sang at a karaoke before?
Of course I've sing at a karaoke. You've seen me sing
No,
karaoke.
I still won't. I still haven't.
Aw, you got to. It's fun.
It's silly.
Exactly. What's wrong with being silly?
I'm not gonna go out there to make a fool of myself in front of strangers.
Well, then you're just not very fun.
I'm fun. I'm tons of fun, okay?
I'm tons of fun, okay?
Okay, shut up! Okay, whatever. Anyways, so in America, it's you know, it's silly. Karaoke is silly, but of course in Asia, it's like they take karaoke serious.
Well, yeah. Do you know what actually karaoke means in Japanese?
You told me this before.
Exactly. It means bad singing.
I know. But it becomes but in China, karaoke has become so serious for this one man that he killed 2 people.
Oh, was he singing, what was it? Was he singing Journey and he killed someone on the high notes?
No. You see here, this person was upset because a 3-year-old, the store owner's son, was hogging the microphone at the karaoke party. And this person was like, okay, well, this kid's been singing too much. When are we going to start singing? So he just got impatient, went into the kitchen, grabbed a huge kitchen knife, and just like started hacking 2 people to death.
Holy
Yeah.
crap. God, this man wants to sing, okay? He wants to sing some Katy Perry. Get out of his damn way.
No, I was thinking the song he would like sing was Psycho Killer.
Oh. Oh.
Do you get... Oh, shut up.
You're making babies cry here.
Good. Alright, so... Andrew,
Yes, Tommy.
would you like to ride like a motorcycle?
I've always been more of a fan of, like, Kawasaki's and Suzuki's, kind of like rice burners.
Okay, well, would you like to drive a...
Not really Harley's.
Okay.
much.
Well, would you like to drive a motorcycle that's like clean energy?
Yes, I would love to ride the Tron bike.
Okay. So, okay, one more question. Would you like to drive a motorcycle that's fueled by your crap?
Oh, most definitely. Can I do it while I'm on the road? Can I give myself fuel?
Yes. I believe, yes. Look at that.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's
There's
That's
literally,
great.
it's a motorcycle, and the seat is a toilet seat.
that's amazing.
Japanese toilet maker Toto employee, introduced the toilet bike Neo at the showcase at in Tokyo on Thursday, August 23rd. Japan's best-known toilet maker, made a poop-powered motorcycle that can travel as fast as 180 miles on a tank filled with animal waste. So you can use animal waste too.
That's crazy. I mean, that looks like a beast.
This is the world's first waste-powered vehicle. It's a 3-wheeler, has a toilet in the place of a regular seat, and a huge paper roll at the back.
Yeah, so you can take a crap while you're riding. That's fantastic. Please, give me one, ship it to America, and I can only imagine how it feels like to be behind one of or in front of one of these things.
You know, you have to be pantsless for this.
Oh, that just makes it better.
It doesn't make it better.
Yeah,
You will
it does.
get pulled over and I will not bail you out. You'll get arrested.
Dude, you gotta do the smart thing. Cut a hole in your
Okay,
pants.
when you get off it, I mean, what are you gonna wear? You're gonna have like a tight sweatshirt.
Exactly. You have to have designated poop-wearing pants just for this motorcycle.
Jeez, you're gonna wear chapless strap.
Exactly. I will wear chapless, or I'm so down. I'm so down with this idea.
Oh god, I'm picturing you with it. Oh, it burns my head.
Oh, you better burn your head. It kind of burns my head a little. You know what? It burns my ass. It burns my ass. That's what it does. My soul burns like gonorrhea.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Okay?
That's gross, man.
Oh, you're the one that brought it up.
regret Oh. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's stupid. I'm not gonna...
Let me ask you a question. If you had the opportunity to have one of these things, you don't have to pay anything for gas. Well, you kind of have to pay for gas if you know what I mean.
I got it.
But come on, free travel, and all you have to do is take a dump in it.
That's the price of it. I mean, you have to fill it up at a certain point with your crap.
Or you can just go around and do the good thing. Not only are you fueling your motorcycle, but you're picking up crap from around the town. So you're doing a good deed, and you're being able to be economically good.
I mean, you're gonna have to explain that to people. I was like, "Why are you picking up my dog crap?" I was like, "Oh, I need this to fuel my motorcycle," you know.
People won't even ask.
Well, think it's weird. You look at
you go to a dog park. You go to a dog park and pick up poop for people. Not for people, just walk around like you're work there or something, and you take it. People aren't gonna give you anything.
They'll give you looks.
Okay, so what if they give you looks? You know what? You'll get more looks while riding this thing because it literally is a toilet with wheels.
It's the stupidest thing.
I mean, come on. It says you can travel up to 180 miles. That is a lot of miles just for taking a dump in there. I mean, you go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, and you're set.
Oh, God.
You know, take the big one, invite your friends. You know, hey, you want to get crap? Come on over.
If you really want endless spiel, just go to Taco Bell and then just sit at the ride afterward.
Exactly. You really want that ride to GameStop, do you? Then you just open up the lid, and you look at them.
Oh, man. No. I don't think so. I don't want this to be the future. I don't.
That makes one of us.
I'd rather have like maybe like a sun-powered vehicle using sunlight.
Hippie.
That's better than having crap.
Yeah, whatever.
That's way better than having crap. That's all.
Anyway,
that is it.
That's it. All right, so now we're moving on to our last segment of the show.
I'm gonna do something else. It's too short.
I'll think of something else.
Let's do something else. This is too short of a podcast.
Now you're putting me on the spot.
Yes, I am putting you on the spot.
Now you're putting me on the mother spot.
Okay, Andrew. I think we should talk about Hamtaro Abridged.
Hamtaro Abridged. Why would you ever want to talk about that?
Because we're working on it, Andrew. Well, me and Corey. You have been.
I haven't been able to.
You have not dedicated yourself. You have not pledged yourself to this.
Yeah, I'm an actor. I'm not a script writer.
Well, you want to think of funny stories, man. We gotta make this good.
Exactly, and that's what your job is as the editor.
I'm the editor. We gotta work on the script. We're working as a team here to make it funny. Actually, we're close to finishing the first episode.
Well, that's good. I'm happy.
But, Andrew.
What's up?
Me and Corey are concerned about you, though.
Why are you concerned about me?
You are playing Hamtaro.
I am Hamtaro. I thank you very much.
You might.
I might play Hamtaro?
Well, the thing about
what the hell is this?
now that you have a better mic, that's good. But your dedication of voice acting, you're gonna act, right?
Of course I'm gonna act.
Okay.
What is this? What is this? Why are you bringing this up on the podcast while everyone can listen to it?
It's entertaining, that's why.
You know what? I'm done with this.
No,
I'm done.
no, come on. I wanna hear your Hamtaro.
Right now.
I wanna hear your Hamtaro.
Right now.
Yes.
Alright. Alright.
Give me your best Hamtaro voice.
See, it's hard for me because you have a voice that you only have to sound stupid. No offense. Of course, that's just your character. Corey has a voice where he has to sound Russian. I have a voice where I have to sound like Justin Timberlake.
You don't have to sound like Justin Timberlake. We never said that.
Oh, so how about I just do it the complete opposite? I make him sound like James Earl Jones. I'll be like, hi. Hi. I'm Hamtaro. Or something like that. Really deep instead. You know
Okay, well, you're not there part of the script process, but Hamtaro is the show, you know?
Exactly.
We have to make him good. You are going to be the voice. When people love the show, they're going to have to love you.
Well, people should already love me.
If you love Andrew, dislike this video.
Oh, why would you dislike the video, you twat?
So we know for sure that they love you. They like you, so they dislike it, the video.
I'm gonna dislike this video on my regular account.
Yeah.
I like me, and that's all that matters.
If you like this video, you don't like Andrew. If you dislike this video, you like Andrew. There we go.
Oh, so you're trying to get likes. I see what you did there.
That's the only way to work it, right?
I guess so.
Alright. Do you have your Hamtaro?
Do I have my Hamtaro?
Yeah.
I'll give it to you after the show, alright? We can go over how... No, hold on. We can go over how it should sound, because I was under the impression this whole time that I had to make it sound like Justin Timberlake or something.
Well, we're kind of changing that. Hamtaro is more hyper and energetic kind of character. He will talk fast, sort of, but he will still be, you know, high spirit.
All right, fair enough. We'll work on my voice after this, though. All right? Can we agree on that?
Okay, fine. Since I did put you on the spot.
Thank you. Now, finally, we're moving on, Tommy.
Okay.
We're moving on. This is the best 30 to 45 minutes of your video game week, and we are now over 30 minutes.
We are? Well, maybe.
Alright, but anyway, moving on to shoutouts, which is the last part of the Pixels and Bits podcast, and I'll go first because I'm a greedy bastard. My shoutout definitely has to go to this Mega Emotion Sounds player. It's giving me lots of fun. And actually, if I get to know it better in the future, when you're not here, Corey, I'll be able to play music underneath everything, so it won't be as hard to edit it while we're doing it, if I can get everything set up in that way. But there's my shout out. How about you, Tommy?
Okay. Well, my shout out goes to me and Corey on the script. We actually hit a breakthrough. We found something good that will make us stand out. And I am proud of the work that we have done this week, even though the majority of it has been looking at funny videos.
That's good. I'm glad you guys got through that.
Yes. So, I mean, we're almost done. By next week, we should be done. Now, I also, I'm going to be playing a few clips from some of the people that we have, or some of the characters. Okay, the first person, unfortunately, I do not know your names. Corey did not tell me who you guys are. I'm sorry. But this person, a male, he is going to be our narrator, as well as Laura's mom. So I will be... Yeah. Okay, you know, have you watched Venture Brothers?
A little bit, but not too much.
Do you know Dr. Girlfriend?
I think so.
Yeah, it's gonna be that voice.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to play the clip right now.
This is the story about a boy who dreams of... Huh? I'm reading the wrong script? Well then, what the hell is this about? Rodents? Yep, I'm out. I'm gonna go audition for Sonic X.
Honey, stop talking to your hamster. It's not like he can understand you anyway. Hey, load I should have swallowed. Your school bus is here. Fuck out of my house. Oh, what's this? Your report card? A. B. What the fuck is this shit? A B in math? Bitch, get your ass up there.
Okay, so that's the clip. And our second is a girl. I'm sorry, I don't know your name. I apologize. She will be playing Laura and the friend. Kana? Is that the girl's friend?
I think it's Kana.
Kana? Okay, Kana and Laura. Alright, so here you go.
Hamtaro! You drew through my new curtains! Oh my god! You like hamsters too? Yee! My hamster looks like this one. except he's bigger.
Okay, those are our characters so far. We also have a few more people that we have not entered. We don't have the sound clips for them yet, but they will be in the episodes and future episodes of Hamtaro. So I know we haven't really said much about what's going on. I know you guys are in the dark. So this is our little sneak peek of what we have so far, and the script will be done by next week, and then hopefully we can get this project out maybe October, maybe early November. I don't know yet, but we are working.
It's a long and hard process.
I mean, Corey. The reason why it might take long because Corey does have the Hamtaro DVD, but he doesn't know how to rip it from his computer. Rip the footage to his computer, so we have to figure that out.
Well, you can always look forward to that. There's always going to be other content coming towards the YouTube channel. Crypts, reviews, top 10s, bunches and bunches of different things. And I even heard maybe down the pipeline that we might get an exclusive Adam Aggro video on the Overshield.com.
Very nice. And as for the Slender video, that is happening, but there's going to be a change to it. It's because it's going to be me. I'll be hosting Slender Week, and it's going to be a week of Slender. I will be playing it. People I know will be playing it. We're going to have some girls. They're going to scream. They're going to be afraid of it. And we're going to do something different that no one has done with Slender before. So this should be interesting. So that is coming up soon. How soon? I'm not too sure, because I am having problems trying to make this idea I have work. But Slender Week is coming, and it's going to be amazing.
Alright. Well, you can all look forward to that, but for now, this is the end of Pixels and Bits, episode 21, the legal episode.
Alcohol edition.
Alcohol edition. And from Andrew and Tommy on the Overshield.com for Pixels and Bits, and goodbye.
Later. Yeah, this music, I keep hearing this one. It's so stupid. I keep hearing this and then all these like Minecraft videos and then like some cinemas. I'm like, come on, I'm sick of it.